He owns Twitter and flies to space, but haters only see his race. Yeah, the press says preteen Elon was a terrible fella because he didn't free Nelson Mandela. That was a pretty good rhyme. Since Elon Musk outbid me and bought Twitter, a terrified media will stop at nothing to label him a racist. Like a parrot with a head wound, they keep repeating themselves, mostly about crackers. Get it? Because that's a... Here are some headlines. CNN says Elon Musk's possible takeover of Twitter is unsettling for many black users. Rolling Stone, Elon Musk previews what he'll do with Twitter, serves up his employees for far-right's racist abuse. LA Times, with Elon Musk in charge, it's the beginning of the end for black Twitter. And there's this one from Highlights. Goofus loves Elon. Gallant, not so much. I figured somebody in the audience would get that. Come on, who didn't read Highlights? Shut up, cat. And then there's the New York Times, which tweeted Elon Musk grew up in elite white communities in South Africa, detached from apartheid's atrocities and surrounded by anti-black propaganda. But if you actually read the article, you find out that Musk had black friends and was bullied for standing up to racist children. Plus, he fled from South Africa when he was 17. Yes, at least Elon left his all-white community. How many times readers can say the same thing? Even Elon's mother stepped in, tweeting, in South Africa, if you publicly oppose apartheid, you went to jail. In Russia, if you publicly oppose the war, you go to jail. New York Times, are you going to blame children for decisions made by governments? Way to go, Mom. Elon better get her something nice for Mother's Day. Why not buy her the New York Times? I don't think they could cancel this guy. He's too rich, Kennedy. Like, I mean, he's not like, you know, a normal person. It's like he could do, like, if they come after him, he'll just buy them.
When you make rockets and you're sending human beings to Mars, you have proven that you have FU money and you don't care. You will build something or you will buy something cooler, even if it's just to distract yourself or soothe your own feelings. Did we learn nothing from Brett Kavanaugh? And his mom is absolutely right. You cannot blame him for whom he was born to or where he was born, because the second you have the choice to leave, that's when you're an adult, and he made that choice.
Yeah.
He left. He didn't go back. This is an entirely manufactured story by people who have no personal experience in South Africa and who really don't understand his life or where he's from. It is an imposition trying to create a perception, just like defund the police. It is overly simplistic and ultimately harmful.
You know, we talked about this yesterday, Kat. Complaining that Musk will make Twitter worse is like saying an autopsy must really hurt the corpse.
Yeah,
I mean, how can you actually make Twitter worse? Twitter makes me. It's like I'm a hypocrite because I go on. I am a. Thank you.
You are a hypocrite.
Yes.
No, because you tell me all the time. You were like, don't read your mentions because you don't need to see all that. And then I see you late into the night quote tweeting everyone who's meeting you.
Why do you go on? But you give away all your material.
No,
I wouldn't have anything to write in my books or anything if I'm giving it all away every day.
Twitter is a place where you don't get paid for anything you say, but you can get fired for it.
Yeah, and I don't get on Facebook. I'm not interested in what you had for lunch.
I mean, but it's bad, and it's again not that many people are even on it. Like the vast majority of the population is not even on Twitter. So even if he somehow made it worse, which I don't know, like how you would, it wouldn't affect most people. They're like, the democracy itself is gonna crumble. Like, do you listen to yourself? Like, calm down.
You know, I hope he buys the big new Marilyn Monroe painting that's going to break all the records that they made sell for $500 million. I hope he gets that. That'll make people so nuts.
If I had that kind of money, I would purposely try to buy things that upset people.
Well,
because I know nothing about sports, so I would buy the Yankees and just drive it into the ground.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about sports either, and I was the Nike ad this year. And no one has ever thrown me a ball in my life. Ever once.
I mean,
are you sure? Yeah. Even my dad gave up,
Yeah, my dad stopped going to the games. It was sad, Dagan.
But I do get everybody's outrage. I like the New York Times. I know that's a terrible thing to say here. They just gave my book a great review, so I'm really pro New York Times this week. But I understand the rage. I get why people are so pissed off, because this is a story. I have a black friend in Baltimore, and she said a guy at work said to her, "What's your bank routing number?" And she said, "Why?" And he said, "I just want to send you something." And he sent her $50. She said, "What's this for?" He said, "You know." What, slavery? She was so outraged.
$50?
What? He said, "You know."
Oh, my God.
See, I understand the rage. And that's why I think Jet Magazine should come out now as a hipster black magazine that makes fun of clueless white reactions to Black Lives Matter.
Oh, that'd be
I think that would be
fantastic.
great. I love Jet. Remember that?
Right. It was digest
It was a
size.
downscale, but they also specialized in publishing Aretha Franklin's outfits that she designed for herself, which were truly atrocious. Yeah, so that's
It was like
why
this big, and it was always at the front at the liquor store, and then they had Reader's Digest and Prevention Magazine. It was very strange back
But
in
it
those
sold
days.
huge amounts
Yes.
of copies.
We had
Huge
very
amounts.
different magazines at our liquor store.
Oh.
Very,
magazines
very
at all?
different.
No,
I mean,
they
it was
don't
like
exist.
jugs with 3 Gs. Like it was,
Yeah.
and that was
I
in the
miss
tame
the
section.
old magazine rack.
I
you
do
know?
too. I have one in my house.
I never-
Every magazine looks like a dentist's office.
Oh, fantastic.
But now I go on airplanes and I always have I used to have like $100 a magazine. You want some? People act like I handed them a turd when I say that.
We're going to
They
talk
don't
about
want
that
it.
in the next
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
So, Dagan, he hasn't done anything yet. He hasn't, and people are freaking out. What if nothing happens? What if nothing changes? This is all for nothing.
It's not all for nothing. The New York Times clearly ran that photo to kind of troll him, to show his, when he had real hair.
Yes.
When it wasn't like a system.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, where in the hell have they been for the last 20 years? He has built a giant robot army of automobiles.
Yes.
That are remote controlled. There are like 2 million of these robots out there, and he's shooting into space. We don't know it's people. What's he putting up there? Satellites to control his vast vehicle army and our minds?
This is why I've been so complimentary. See, I'm the Benedict Arnold here. I am going. If when he becomes the evil demon, he's going to remember me, and he's going to kill all of you people. And I'm going to be like his little jester. I'll sit on his lap, and I'll just go, kill them, Elon. All right. I really won't do that, but it's good to have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.